Hi, I hope all is well with you and that you are staying safe. This week, we are reading Parshas Yisro, where we learn about the event that the world waited for 2,448 years. From the beginning of creation, everything was a build-up to this event, Maimed Har Sinai, the giving of the Torah, which was the most momentous event in the history of the world. As we all know, the Aseret HaDibros begin with the first commandment, Anochi Hashem Elokechem. I am Hashem, your God. There are 9 other commandments that follow. But if you think about it, the first commandment is the basis of our Emunah and belief in the Ribono Shel Olam. If one chas v'shalom doesn't believe in the Ribono Shel Olam, the rest of the commandments are up for grabs. It becomes survival of the fittest. Those of us who believe in the Ribono Shel Olam understand that everything he commands us to do, or that he commands us to refrain from doing, is a gift. The commandments, the mitzvos, are given to us to only enhance our lives. But the concept of Emunah and belief in Hashem is a lot deeper than we think. Many of the concepts in Judaism are so deep that it is really impossible to understand them fully when we first hear them. It takes years of study and perhaps even more importantly, maturity to fully understand the ramifications of this belief. When one says that they have Emunah, it usually means that they believe that Hashem created the world and that he has given us mitzvos to observe. But it doesn't go much deeper than that. Taking Emunah a few steps higher will have a significant effect on our lives, how we behave, our reaction to life's experiences that we undergo, and everything that happens to us. Emunah is more than believing that Hashem created the world. It means that he is involved with everything that happens in the world, including what happens to each and every one of us. It means that I understand that whatever happens to me happens for a purpose. It means that I understand that there's no reason to be frustrated. There's no reason to be upset. I understand that it all comes from Hashem and he only wants the best for me. There's no room for jealousy because I realize that everything that my neighbor has is good for him and is not good for me, or else I would have it. All the psychological issues that we have in dealing with setbacks and being unhappy when things don't go our way wouldn't exist if we had total Emunah. I know it's easier said than done, but there is a secret. We are not supposed to understand and put Emunah into practice all at once. The Ribono Shel Olam gives us life in order for us to be able to develop a greater degree of Emunah. With each year of our lives, we mature, we think, we experience the Yad Hashem, and slowly develop an understanding that Hashem literally controls everything. And as I've said, he only wants the best for us. Do we have questions? Are there things that we don't understand? Of course. That's the challenge of Emunah. If everything made sense, well, number one, it would mean that we are as smart as the Ribono Shel Olam. And 2, it would take away our Emunah. The things that I know as a fact, I don't believe. I know. As Reb Noach Weinberg Zatzal used to say, I don't believe I have 5 fingers. I know I have 5 fingers. Of course, we all have Emunah. We just use it without really thinking what it should really mean. There's a famous story of a chassid who once heard his Rabbi say that if a person bought a lottery ticket and that they had full Emunah in the Ribono Shel Olam that he would win the money, then he would win. One of the chassidim went and bought a lottery ticket for $10,000. He went back to the Rabbi the day before the drawing and told the Rabbi that he bought the ticket and asked, am I going to win? The Rabbi asked him, do you believe you're going to win? The chassid said, yes, I believe 100% that I am going to win. Well, if you believe 100% that you're going to win that $10,000, then you're going to win the $10,000. The chassid was overjoyed. As he was about to leave the room, the Rebbe called him back and said, I'd love to buy your ticket. Would you sell it to me for $9,000? Chassid thought about it for a minute and then replied, yes, I'm willing to sell it to you. The Rebbe responded and said, I thought you had 100% Emunah that you were going to win. If you truly believed 100% that you were going to win, why sell it for $9,000 if tomorrow at the drawing you were going to make $10,000? Obviously, you didn't have full faith that you're going to win. It's a cute story, but an important lesson. We have to know ourselves and know that we have our work cut out for us. Baruch Hashem, we have Emunah. The question is, to what extent? Each and every one of us has to be able to answer that question and has to be willing to develop their Emunah as they learn, think, and experience each day of their life. May Hashem give us the insight to appreciate everything that He gives us, which in turn will allow us to develop our Emunah to the level where our lives reflect joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Have a wonderful day, and Mr. Hashem, we should hear B'suras Tovos. Kol Tov.